You know what I mean? Make those adjustments.
And the ability to land hard shots in so tight.
In tight.
Crazy.
Yes, really tight positions.
And so accurate. Just inches away from him when he's landing these right hooks.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what a performance.
Yeah.
Bud Crawford, just won his debut at 154. Said if the money's right, we'll fight. Everybody wants that fight. What do you feel about that matchup? People saying the weight, all this stuff. How do you feel about that?
You know, everybody wants to fight me. Everybody calling me out and everything. And you know, like I say, I have nothing to win with Crawford.
Joe Rogan has weighed in on the potential Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford fight, calling it one of the most anticipated matchups in boxing. Two of the best fighters on the planet, with completely different styles, facing off. That's the kind of fight fans dream of, and Rogan, a UFC commentator and combat sports enthusiast, broke down how he believes the fight could unfold. Known for his in-depth analysis, Rogan wasted no time diving into what makes Canelo so special. He highlighted Canelo's impressive head movement, devastating body shots, and power that makes opponents rethink their careers. According to Rogan, Canelo's approach in the ring is about control. He takes his time, breaking down his opponents piece by piece. His body shots are so brutal, they can end careers. Rogan believes that if Crawford gets trapped on the inside, Canelo will make him pay, though he also acknowledged that Canelo has some vulnerabilities, especially against slick boxers who can avoid his range. When it came to Crawford, Rogan's admiration was clear. He called Crawford brilliant and praised his versatility able to switch between southpaw and orthodox seamlessly and adjust on the fly. Rogan compared Crawford's ring IQ to that of a chess grandmaster. He also emphasized Crawford's speed and precision, noting that the welterweight champion doesn't just land punches, he places them exactly where he wants. Crawford's footwork, according to Rogan, is exceptional, and his ability to control distance is among the best in boxing. The big question Rogan posed, however, is whether Crawford can handle Canelo's size and power. Crawford has been moving up in weight and has looked impressive, but Canelo, as Rogan points out, is a tank. While Crawford's win over Errol Spence was notable, Canelo's pressure and power are on an entirely different level, and that's what makes the fight such a fascinating clash.
Bringing up Canelo, I think that's weird, you know, because you'd have to gain like, what, 20 pounds?
Yeah.
But they say that's the money fight. That's the mega fight. That's the money fight. That's the only thing that makes sense for Terence Crawford.
Well, you know what I mean? Catch weight. We can do something at a catch weight.
What weight you think?
Probably like 160 or something.
But you said 154 is the highest you want to go.
Yeah, 158.
The buzz surrounding a potential fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford has become one of the hottest topics in boxing. As the two superstars, each with their own distinct fighting style, are on a collision course, the anticipation is reaching new heights. Both fighters are highly skilled, but with completely different approaches. Canelo's power, pressure, and control versus Crawford's speed, precision, and adaptability. UFC commentator Joe Rogan recently gave his take on this matchup, offering an in-depth breakdown of how the fight could unfold. Rogan, known for his thorough analysis, did not shy away from offering his thoughts on the two boxers. Canelo, he explained, is a serious fighter with a blend of incredible head movement, brutal body shots, and undeniable power. He's known for his controlled, methodical approach in the ring, breaking down his opponents bit by bit. Canelo's body shots, Rogan noted, are capable of ending careers, and if Crawford is caught on the inside, he'll be in big trouble. However, Rogan also pointed out that Canelo is not invincible, especially against slick boxers who know how to stay out of range. Crawford, on the other hand, was praised for his brilliant versatility. Rogan pointed out that Crawford can seamlessly switch between southpaw and orthodox stances, and is a master at adjusting to whatever his opponent brings. The analogy Rogan used was comparing Crawford to a chess grandmaster. He's always thinking 2 or 3 steps ahead. His precision and speed, combined with his impeccable footwork, make him a formidable opponent in any ring. However, Rogan raised an important question. Could Crawford handle the power and size of Canelo? While Crawford has looked great moving up in weight, Canelo is a much bigger and more powerful fighter. Rogan believes that although Crawford is brilliant, Canelo's power and pressure could be a whole different animal. When it came to picking a winner, Rogan didn't take the easy way out. He pointed out that the outcome could depend heavily on the fight's weight class. If the two fighters meet at a catchweight, Crawford might have the edge due to not having to carry too much extra weight. But if the fight takes place at super middleweight, that would be Canelo's territory, and he would likely have the advantage. Rogan also emphasized that this is one of those rare fights where the result doesn't matter as much as the spectacle itself. He said that boxing fans would be happy no matter who wins, just as long as they get to see two of the best fighters in the world going head-to-head. "It'd be insane," Rogan remarked about the potential fight. The buzz around this potential matchup only intensified after Canelo Alvarez signed a massive $100 million contract with PBC in 2023. The deal, which was expected to help PBC dominate the global boxing scene, included 3 high-profile fights for Canelo. Unfortunately, while Canelo cruised through his first 2 bouts, his carefully selected opponents Jermell Charlo, Jaime Munguia, and Edgar Berlanga didn't generate the expected pay-per-view numbers. These fights, although hyped up, fell short in terms of commercial success. As a result, the expected financial boom for PBC never materialized, leaving them in a difficult situation. To make matters worse, reports suggest that PBC is currently burdened by a massive $900 million debt. Despite Al Heyman's efforts to keep the operation afloat, the financial outlook for PBC is grim. Matchmaker Rick Glazer recently shared his thoughts on the situation, expressing skepticism about a proposed Canelo fight against IBF super middleweight champion William Skull. Glazer noted that Skull is not well known among American fans, which could make the fight less profitable. Canelo, hailing from Guadalajara, would demand a hefty purse, but Skull's minimal marketability could make the fight a tough sell. Glazer also pointed out that, with PBC struggling financially, it would not make sense for them to take on another expensive fight that doesn't promise a significant return. According to Glazer, PBC is not in a position to take any more losses, and a fight with Skull would likely deepen their financial woes. This fight makes no financial sense for PBC, Glazer said, criticizing the promotion for its financial missteps over the years. Despite PBC's struggles, there's still hope that a potential Canelo-Crawford matchup could provide the spark the promotion needs to get back on track. Crawford, being one of the few fighters who could both generate commercial appeal and provide a competitive challenge, could be just the solution PBC needs. However, even if the fight were to take place, it might not be enough to completely erase PBC's financial difficulties. In addition to his thoughts on the potential Canelo versus Skull fight, Glazer addressed the possibility of a Canelo-Crawford showdown. According to Glazer, Crawford is one of the few fighters who could both generate excitement and offer a legitimate challenge to Canelo. He pointed out that Crawford, along with David Benavidez, is one of the fighters who could provide both monetary value and competitive intrigue.